So Microsoft, of course, is a company that is most known for its packaged software, right? You know, Windows operating system, Microsoft Office, etc. However, we've been operating you know, a huge number of online services, some of which are actually one of the biggest in its class, for many years. And you know, originally we started with consumer-oriented services such as MSN, Hotmail, etc. And recently we actually started offering online services and cloud computing services for enterprises and businesses, such as Windows Azure and Office 365, where Office 365 is essentially Microsoft Office Online, and Windows Azure is essentially a cloud hosting platform for businesses where they can actually deploy and run their applications, and therefore take advantage of efficiency of our data centers versus you know, using their own. So this basically shows you sort of qualitatively capital expenditures in building a data center. And the interesting observation here is that actually that the cooling and electrical equipment comprise the bulk of the cost, right, of the data center. And that part, cooling and electrical, is actually scales with power, right? So 80% of your cost scales with power. So using power efficiently is extremely important, right? So you need to really think about, first of all, minimizing the power, right, that you use. But second of all, you also need to understand, to sort of try to maximize the useful work that your servers produce for a given wattage, right, that they draw. So since, you know, energy is such a huge cost, you know, sort of energy-related expenses are such a huge part of the total cost, you know, one of the sort of well-known and most used metrics in terms of assessing data center efficiency is this thing called power usage effectiveness. Essentially, it is a ratio between the total power that the facility draws versus the power that is delivered to your servers, right? And in traditionally, sort of in the industry right now, I think 2 is about, you know, where the industry is right now, which means that for every 1 watt that you sort of supply to your servers, there's additional watt consumed by the facility, you know, and the machinery and the mechanical and electrical equipment and the cooling equipment in your facility, right? Improving efficiency, power efficiency in the data center actually is aligned with business results for the companies, right? So it's not something that you actually have to do but don't want to do. It's actually something that you want to actively pursue as an owner of the data center. So that actually, because of that, there is huge sort of innovation, and the industry is very dynamic in terms of adopting new ideas and finding new ways to improve efficiency. So if you improve efficiency of data centers, you know, not only have energy savings and sort of contribute to a more sustainable environment, but you also reduces your total cost of ownership. And by doing that, you essentially lowering your costs, right? Which you can either choose to pass down to your, to your customers, or, you know, realize as a profit, both of which translate into your competitive advantage. So again, good part of the story is that, you know, vendors like Microsoft are highly motivated to improve the efficiency of the data centers, to reduce costs, et cetera.